Aloha, you guys, and welcome back. I am in the garden, of course. So I wanted to start doing monthly updates. Today is Monday, May 3rd. Third? Is it the 3rd or is it the 2nd? It's the 3rd. It's Monday, May 3rd. It has been a long day. I just want to go around the garden and show you guys what I am growing, how things have progressed. I mean, you guys should know what I'm growing based upon my previous videos. And I guess we're just gonna do an update. You'll see how things have grown. A couple things are no longer in the garden, and I have added quite a few things since the last time I made a video. Or maybe not, I don't know. I gotta get caught up on my videos. Everything will have been caught up when you guys are watching this video. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. We are just gonna start right over here at the beans. I just love my beans. They're doing so well. I am not an expert gardener by any means, so I would suggest beans for beginner gardeners just like me. These have been doing well. I'm training them to grow up this trellis that was here from the previous owner. I'm not sure what type of plant this is, but that's what I'm doing. And we've got these cute little flowers. And where there are flowers, there will be fruit. Come around here and I've got some seedlings. I've got sugar baby watermelons and bush, what is this? Burpless bush cucumbers. Over here is the peach tree. I've got a peach right here and another peach right there. I took off the blossoms, but I forgot to get two. I didn't see them. So now we will have two peaches on this tree. Oh my gosh, I see another one. I didn't see this one there. There's a third. I wonder if there's any more. We're not gonna look right now, but wow. And they're like all on this side. That's interesting. Come over here and I've got a stick from my children in my tomatoes. You guys saw me do a video on transplanting my seedlings from the little cells into individual cups. So this is what they look like, and they're doing so well. They're nice and sturdy. So I'm just gonna let those keep growing. I've got, let's see, honeycomb tomatoes. Oh, that's another honeycomb. I've got a Marglobe tomato and then a red cherry large right here. I've got a sunflower in its own pot. Over here, I have a sweet pepper. I don't know what kind, so I don't remember. Then I've got another sugar baby watermelon, got some zucchini, and then my dad sent me some miwa seeds, but I just planted them as seeds right into the soil on April 30th. So I've got these in cups. And I bought these cups at Sam's Club. I just bought some little plastic drinking cups because it was a lot cheaper to buy cups than to get the little growing pots off Amazon or something like that. Okay, over here, we still got our blueberries growing. I don't know if they're really doing anything. I've got to assess. I might repot these. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. I feel like they're not really growing. I mean, I do see new growth, but I don't know. We'll see. Over here is my greens and herbs tower that I picked up at Walmart. It did not come as 4. I had to buy 2 sets of 2, and they were like $14 a piece for the 2. I don't know if that's a good price or not, but I just picked it up. Got the grapes. My grapes are doing amazing. Now, I've been seeing these holes in my garden in random places. I don't know if that's from my kids digging or if that's from an animal. I picked up this muscadine grapevine at a local nursery here in Fayetteville. I've got these ones. Over here I've got my guava. This is new, this little growth right here. It looks really sad and I'm just trying to take care of it as best as I can. Still got my Meyer lemons over here, Bush Meyer lemon. Over here I've got some strawberries and I haven't watered yet, so things look a little dry out here. I took out the strawberries that was in here, took those out of here because I'm going to use this container for carrots. I'm going to see how carrots grow inside of this air, what do they call it, an air pot or something like that. Here's some more strawberries. Here is the avocado. We've got a little bit of growth up here. It's hanging in there, so I hope it continues to grow. I've got my squash over here. Starting to see some discoloration on here. But look, we've got little buds starting, I think. Are those flowers? I'm not sure. But it looks good. I planted some nasturtiums in here. Got some more on this side. I think I put some more over here as well. Got the kale. We have harvested from these 3 kale plants once. Over here, we've got the collards. Collards are doing well, I think. This one has bolted, and I'm just leaving it here because I like the flowers. But we did harvest from here, and I cooked up the greens, and they were delicious. And so now we just got to eat those ones. But that is all of my potted goodies over here. Here's my apple tree. One of my apple trees. Let's see, which one is this? Wine sap dwarf. My neighbor gifted us this tree. I pulled the blossoms off of this tree as well, and my intention is to cut it down so that it can grow again. I'm just so wary about cutting it. It makes me nervous, but apparently I'm supposed to. So if any of you guys know if I should cut the tree down so that it can grow again, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about doing that. If not on this one, I will show you which one I'm definitely going to do it on. Got the compost over there. You can see the bugs happening. Over here is the other apple tree. This is a gala. Now I know for sure I can cut this because this is just way too flimsy and long. But this is the gala. And I want to cut the stems off and try to replant them, try to grow some roots from the cuttings. That's going to be a project of mine. Here is the Moon Glow pear tree. I can't wait until I get fruit from this. I think these are going to be delicious. They just look so pretty to me. But I am going to cut this down because this one is just not sturdy. And I know that if I cut it, it'll give it the opportunity to become stronger and healthier, and hopefully it won't be leaning the way it is right now. If you guys can see that. And it came with the stake. Super crooked. I guess this is part of the garden. We finally finished putting up our chicken coop. And we get our chickens this Friday, May 7th. I'm so excited. finish off with the trees. I've got the thornless key lime over here. I've got to take it out of the pot at some point and put it somewhere. I have my hole right there. I'm just not sure if I want to put it right here. We'll see. Before we get to our garden beds, I want to head over here to the blackberries. So right here, I've got it labeled Natchez. That's this guy right here. He's doing so well. He bloomed so fast. Like, all these leaves have just grown. He was naked for so long, and then all of a sudden, boom, just leaves everywhere. He looks so good. Our next one is a Navajo. This one's looking good too. Here's a second Navajo. This one's looking good. So beautiful. Nice green, healthy color. And our last one, I think it's pronounced Wachita. And that's right there. It's really bushy. I don't know. It's gonna like grow out. I don't know. But it's, I mean, it looks healthy. I've got to look at how these grow. Maybe different varieties grow in different ways. Those are my blackberries. Now let's go over here to the garden beds. Here's a shot of that. This side looks a little sad, but it's okay. It's just May. And over here, I mean, this just looks nice because of these big old plants. So here we've got some cauliflower. I'm waiting for the actual cauliflower to pop up. I gotta look into like when that's supposed to happen. But it looks really pretty. Like, I mean, look at that. Look at those leaves. This is a broccoli. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. There is some broccoli forming. Woohoo! I don't know if I can see any on here. Let's take a look. It's not open yet. So here's broccoli, cauliflower. I did it kind of alternating. This one is cauliflower. And what I used to have here, where this banana pepper is now, right here, and also on the right side, was, I think it was called like an artwork broccoli, and it just shot up. It grew beautifully, but I didn't cut it down in time, so it went to seed. But I do have the leaves from it, and I am gonna cook those up. Then right here, my daughter just planted a mixture of flowers to encourage pollinators to come this way. So I'm excited. We got a lot of nasturtiums in here in this mix. I like nasturtiums, so I'm not mad about that. Our tomatoes, they just had a growth spurt like overnight. I felt like they weren't growing, and then all of a sudden, you know, I come out here and they just shot up like, I feel 3 inches. Maybe 2, I don't know. But we've got some flowers on here, and I believe, yep, there's some flowers on here as well. So I just gotta, I don't know what's going on over there. Do I have something clipped? I think I do. But I just gotta train it to go up. On this bed, got some more flowers. I think this is like a beefsteak or something. What is this? Oh, a bush Goliath. So I've got that. My kale is starting to grow. I'm excited. We love kale in this house. My peppers are still going strong. My frozen peppers. More kale. I planted some more flowers. for the pollinators. This is from a different pack of seeds, so not the same as what my daughter planted over there. That's another bush Goliath tomato, and just some more kale. There you have it. Okay, so we are done in the back. Let's head up to the front and see what's going on in the garden beds out there. We finally put them all together, and all of the cattle panel trellises are done. I'm excited. So let's go check it out. Hey, Noah. Hey, Nels. What you doing, boy?
I'm taking off these branches.
Okay. So we'll start over here. I just put in these sunflowers. I put 5 of them in. I'm gonna put something shorter up here.
No, this is for you. I can't reach.
I've got some Japanese eggplant. I think this leaf can go. I can take that off. Then I also planted some flowers. I just came around and pushed away the mulch and added a few flower seeds. So you can see they're sprouting. These are growing. We're getting new leaves. Oh, a fruit. So this is going to be a flower. And so I'm going to train this to grow up. And then I'm also going to plant some melons in here. I've got seedlings inside the house. On this opposite side, I have some more melons. I'm not sure which melon that is. These are all melons. Melon, 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 melon. It's another little guy. And another melon. I've got another banana pepper, banana pepper. This is, I think this is broccoli. Yeah, this is broccoli, broccoli, broccoli. Over here we have celery in the front, Swiss chard in the middle. These are looking really good. I was worried for a while, but they're looking really pretty. Yeah? Looking pretty? The Swiss chard?
They're looking really yummy and slick.
Yeah, I want to use those for juicing.
It's gonna be yummy.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Is that an eggplant?
Over there.
Slight. That's not a
These
slight.
dark circles is just areas where I move the mulch aside to plant some flowers. These are some more beans, some cucumber. I've already got a flower coming on. I don't know if I should get rid of it or just let it grow. Some more beans and another cucumber. Then on this side, we've got another cucumber. We've got some flower action going on. So I just don't know if I should pick off the flowers right now and let the energy go into having the plant grow, or have energy split between growing a fruit and growing vertically. I don't know. Let me know if you have suggestions. And over here, we've got our tomato, which is this one. This is a salsa tomato. So this is starting to creep up. I think I'm gonna take this guy off, but not right now. Another cucumber. I also went ahead and put in some flower seeds. I've got another tomato plant that's gonna grow up here. Got some flowers. Which one is this? Roma. This is Nella's tomato experiment. We just took a cutting. I don't know, it might work. I tug on it and it's not really moving, so it might have developed some roots. Another cucumber. with the flower. That one looks like, this flower looks the most developed. Then over here, I've got cabbage. These 6 are cabbage. And then these 6 over here are collards. Got some seedlings out here. 2 more sunflowers, which I need to separate these 2 and put them somewhere. My banana tree, my apple banana tree, which I'm excited about. As of right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. And then we just had another little guy shoot up. And my nephew was over here and he just ripped this off. Oh, I wanted to cry, but it's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Over here, this is just like experimenting. I don't really care, but I do care. I don't really care. I won't be upset if nothing really grows. This is some leftover kale seeds that I started with Nella a long time ago. And then back here, I just planted some bean seeds. And back here, right here, and right here, I put bean seeds. Up here, these are some herbs. This is cilantro and nasturtiums. And in my other planter, I've got marigolds and basil. Looks so pretty. Over here, across over here, Nella actually found wild strawberries. She was the first one to notice it. But we've got some wild strawberries growing, and I'm just letting those do their thing. But over here, my husband and I cleared this area out. And this is just where sometimes I just dump old produce over to the side. And, you know, whatever happens, happens. But as you can see, look at this. It was a pumpkin back from October that I had dumped over. And I didn't dump it in October. It's just when I got the pumpkin. I got it on Halloween that day. Actually, we went to the pumpkin patch, and these are the seeds from that pumpkin. So I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm seeing 14 plants that have popped up. And over here, these are just like extras that I didn't know where to put. So that's cucumber. There's actually 2 right there, 1 and 2. And then I have this trellis that I just hooked up there so it can grow. We'll see what happens. This is also another experimental patch. I did not add anything to this soil except for some fertilizer. That's it. No extra soil, nothing like that. And over here in this bed, in between ours and our neighbor's property, I have blueberries that I planted. So there's 1 and 2. And then I also planted some strawberries along the side. Not all of them survived, but there are some still here. And over here, I have another blackberry bush, and this one is doing really well. I don't know what type this is because I didn't pay attention. I might have it recorded somewhere. Blueberry bush down. No. So over here, I've got 2 types of blueberries. I have the Delight blueberry, and this is the Rabbit Eye. And actually, this one is a little bit different because this is a Tiff blue. And then this one over here, I called it alfalfa at first, but alapaha, I guess. And there's plenty blueberries on them. But I have 1, 2, this should be the same. Yeah, Delight. So technically 1, 2, 3 varieties of blueberry. So hopefully that helps them produce to their full potential. I've got one more section to show you guys, and that will conclude May, the first week of May garden tour. I need a name for our garden. I was telling my husband, what are we gonna call our garden? We haven't decided. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. So I've got all this area cleared out. This is 4 feet by 16 feet. This is my rain barrel from Sam's Club. And I planted some flowers, maybe tea. I don't remember what I planted. I don't remember what I planted in here, but we will find out. I think this is chamomile. I think there's chamomile in here, something else, who knows. I do remember that I planted like this and then something like this, and I don't know, something like that. I don't know. Down over here, I have some corn. I did buy these at the nursery. I did not grow them myself, but I do have some corn. This is sweet white. And in these rows right here, I planted strawberry popcorn corn. So I hope that it grows. That'll be really fun to make popcorn ourselves. That just sounds awesome. Now my idea for the corn over here, I am gonna do the 3 sisters planting method, the companion planting method. And so I'm gonna start from here and go this way to stagger the crops. And they're not all gonna be the same type of corn. I have a few different varieties, but I'm just starting over here. So the oldest, and then it'll be the youngest, just so that I won't have a whole bunch of corn to harvest at one time. Okay, I forgot. I have one more thing to show you. Just one more thing. Let me speed walk over to the last section. Okay, we're here at the other rain barrel because I have 2. All right, so in this rain barrel, I forgot what I grew, but it's like herbs and tea. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. But anyways, these little guys are growing, and these little guys are growing. So I grew 3 different things. There's a section here, this third, the middle third, and then the right third. This has not sprouted yet. I don't know what this is. This might be rosemary. It kind of looks like it could turn into rosemary, so maybe that's what that is. I have it on video, so it's probably in a past video that I just need to edit and upload. Thank you guys so much for coming on this tour with me of the garden. I love seeing the flowers that are blooming, and it's getting me excited. We're finally getting consistently warm weather. Hopefully there are no more surprise freezes, frosts, whatever you call it, because we should be well past that last frost date. I believe ours was March 28th. That was our supposed last frost date. But like you guys saw, I had to cover all my plants. That's in my WTF, what the frost video. I cannot wait till things start growing on the trellises, like right here, and in the front. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look great. Neighbors, or just people from the neighborhood, people going on walks, people driving through, they will slow down and look at what we've built. And it's nothing to say, oh, look at my property, because that's not what it's about. But I really wanted to plant something that looks nice out in the front, visually appealing, because I want to encourage other people to grow things. We have such a long growing season, and a lot of us here in this neighborhood have such huge backyards and front yards that we just have so much space. And I didn't know that you could just plant a garden in your front yard. I didn't like a vegetable garden. I know you can grow flowers and stuff like that, but I just thought it was this unwritten rule that you're not allowed to grow produce in your front yard. I thought that was like a backyard type of thing, or the side yard, not the front. So I'm sure there's other people out there like me who have that thought that you cannot grow your own food in your front yard. So it's really just a sense of encouragement and motivation. And I love it when people slow down their cars or they're walking and they're looking. Some people have asked us, oh, what are you growing? And oh, it looks nice. And, you know, it just makes me feel good. And hopefully I have some spark of inspiration in their lives. So yeah, yay, I can't wait till more comes up, and maybe later on this season or next season or next year, they'll put something in their front or backyards. Anyways, enough with my rambling. I will talk to you guys later. Aloha, ahui ho.